Sometimes reporters ask questions that push a little too far, but the rappers they're interviewing don't hold back. From rappers walking out,
It's going down. You mad at me?
to interviewers fearing for their lives.
Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like, do you want it to go down in this interview?
Here are 13 times rappers shut down woke reporters. The rapper with a voice that screams realness and a flow that's cold as ice, EST Gee's been putting on for the streets, telling stories of grinding, hustling, and surviving the struggle. Co-signed by heavyweights like Lil Baby and Future, EST Gee ain't just rapping, he's living what he spits. In this interview with Bootleg Kev, EST Gee lost his cool when he noticed the conversation was leaning more toward his past football career than the music that's been putting him on the map.
Yo, I've seen this picture of you at the NFL Combine.
Yeah.
Which...
What? Yeah, I ain't seen no picture of no NFL.
Well, I saw you in like the NFL Combine looking like workout.
Yeah, like a workout.
Was that just a workout you were doing for a team?
I don't know. How you see the picture? You ain't read the article that came with it?
I'm a huge football fan, and I find it fascinating that like you really like have like a real high level like football run. You know what I'm saying? Before the rap like took off. So
feeling disrespected and frustrated, EST Gee did what he thought was necessary to set the tone straight.
Over the last 2 or 3 years that you have learned.
We see the same energy when Kodak Black sits down with Ebro. Known for his raw lyrics and undeniable influence in rap, Kodak's conversation with Ebro in the morning should have been about his music. But from the jump, Ebro was offbeat, setting the stage for some tension.
First of all, I gotta be honest, I was skeptical on doing this interview. I saw your other interviews where you was wearing like a ski mask and all that, and I was like, I'm not really interested in talking to this, but...
Things get heated with Ebro bringing up Kodak's ongoing sexual assault case, and as an interviewer, Ebro should have known better than to touch on something that could mess with Kodak's situation in court.
Your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive, and with respect to, you know, everybody involved in that case, you know, we can't get into details today. But, you know, we take assault here serious, and we can't, you know, get into details, but we hope, you know, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, you know, this is a serious topic, and we're hearing these stories a lot.
One thing we were talking about on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about. The idea that landing on the moon was a conspiracy. Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
What the y'all talking about?
You seem upset that I brought it up.
But the way Kodak handled the situation only makes Ebro look worse.
Sometimes when like we going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So like change the subject. I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever. Like
No, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
that's bullshit too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm going. Say less.
That's a bummer.
Throughout this time, Ebro had been disrespecting Kodak, almost as if he was trying to provoke him to act out of pocket, but it backfired. Meanwhile, this other legend found himself in a conversation that took an unexpected turn. 50 Cent, the Southside legend who turned his hustle into a global empire, making moves in rap and business, was now doing an interview for Complex and Speedy Mormon about a TV series he was working on.
Good. So the show For Life premieres on ABC February 11th. You executive produced it. How excited are you for this?
I'm really excited about this one.
During the conversation, the interviewer veered off topic and decided to ask 50 about his beef with French Montana.
It seems as though it all started with playful banter. It still seems that way to me, but what's up with French? Are you guys cool? Are you not cool?
I don't really have interest in it. Like, there's not much going on.
But when Speedy brought up the rumors about him roughing up French, 50 saw it as straight disrespect and didn't stick around much longer.
There was rumors that you snuffed him in a club in Miami or something. Is there any truth to any of that?
No, there's no truth to that.
Okay.
Would I do a thing like that?
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you.
Why would you think that way? Would you think Will Smith would do that? I can't believe you would say these things about me.
I'm not saying them about you. The internet said these things.
Would you? I think this guy right here would assault French Montana.
But
this other guy, not me, no. You kidding me?
Okay, word.
Why would I do a thing like that?
Fib, I appreciate you.
Do not allow my inner peace to disturb.
Complex had to cut the interview short, but not before 50 checked the reporter for crossing the line with blatant disrespect. And while one icon shuts things down over disrespect, another takes on a whole different fight, calling out an entire industry for holding him back. Kanye West, the genius and enigma, shakes up the game with his unmatched vision and unpredictable moves. During this interview on SiriusXM, he expresses his frustration with the corporate structure of the fashion world, venting about the lack of support from big fashion houses.
I'm getting Kanye Wested constantly with the prices everywhere I go. So that means that if someone got less money than me, they charging me a bunch more because they look at me as the money. That's something they do. They take these celebrities and they show you this fabulous life of non-billionaires. That's not I'm talking about.
Things take a turn when Sway, the interviewer, asked Kanye why he doesn't just fund himself.
I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what
You
more
ain't
than
got.
me? Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the
Kanye,
answers.
relax.
You ain't got the
Bro,
answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't been
question.
doing the education.
Bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree.
Sway said he'd cut the mics if Kanye couldn't keep cool and professional. When things got heated though, Sway, unlike most interviewers, kept it solid and swayed the rapper away from the tension. But this ain't the only time Kanye cracked down on a reporter. In this interview with Piers Morgan, Kanye went off completely on Piers for cutting him off.
Let's read Michael B. Jordan's
contract. Why would any of that? Okay, but why would any of that? Why would any of that?
Hey, bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Nothing you're saying has anything to do with regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Don't finish. I told you. Oh, don't treat me like a boy then. I'm going to finish my sentence of my idea.
Nothing you're saying has got anything to do with the tweet.
Cool. Bro, I was in the middle of a sentence, boy.
Later on, Kanye walks out of this interview as Pierce refuses to let the rapper talk and continues to interrupt him.
If that's your position,
that's clear. Interview adjourned. Love you.
Okay, that's the end of the interview.
From heated interruptions to prying questions, the vibe can shift in an instant, and this next rapper wasn't about to stay and find out. When Cuban Doll, a rising star with a savage flow who never backs down from drama or the spotlight, arrived at No Jumper for an interview, she wanted to chat more about her music career. The host Adam, however, was more concerned about the controversies she was involved in.
I don't know, you've been like people on Twitter and stuff. I don't know how serious you take these allegations, but I've just seen people alleging that you've been involved in some violence towards, other women, I guess, maybe that you had beef with. What's up with that? No beef.
Have you seen me on camera doing some beefing, fighting?
No, but I've seen it alleged.
I mean, if you don't see it, then everything be recorded nowadays. If you don't see it, then it's not true.
Everything was okay until Adam started talking about the I Kill People song by Trippie Redd. For those of you who are unaware, Trippie is Cuban's ex-boyfriend who allegedly abused her.
Shorty know I kill people. Real people.
Okay.
You feel responsible for that meme? Oh, yeah. No? You don't want to talk about that?
We done.
We're done?
Yeah.
You're taking the headphones off? Why?
We done.
You don't like that song? Is she really gonna leave? Is this a real walkout? Because now we get the title that Cuban Doll walks out of the No Jumper interview. Ooh, it's going down. You mad at me? Shorty know I can't people, real people.
This interview serves as a lesson for Cuban to be careful surrounding yourself with ignorant people, or else you, in fact, could fall victim. But this ain't the first time a rapper checked at him, and trust, this next one wasn't about to stay silent either. The young buck with a sharp tongue, Lil Kelpy, ain't afraid to stir up trouble. He gained notoriety for an interview with two women he was allegedly pimping. During the No Jumper interview with Adam 22, the critique of his clothing ticked Lil Kelpy off.
You're a clown. You gonna get life for this shit. You gonna get life for playing around. I'm really doing this shit. The I look like bringing some prostitutes in here. Get the book through at them for this shit. It's clown. You a clown and impersonator. Out of here. You're a clown. You're a clown. Out of here. You're a bum. Go get some money. You ain't know nobody. Mr. Old School. You ain't got no money, nigga. Pull some money out. You broke ass nigga. Out of here. Use a
just get me my
out of here. Dusty as
day, bro.
Almighty Suspect, another guest on the show, claimed he knew the game and was ready to check Lil Kelpy, which quickly led to a heated exchange.
Boy,
I ain't never seen no.
Who are you?
I'm Lil
Who
Kelpy.
are you? No
Kelpy
one
the
knows
pimp.
you.
Kelpy the motherfucking
Be the
pimp.
clown.
You gotta know who I am. Ben Franklin knows who I am.
Out of here.
He knows who the I am. I'm
You
getting
said
money
what?
every day. I said
You
Ben
said-
Franklin knows who the I am, bitch.
Who you calling a bitch?
I'm calling you a.
Sometimes it's best not to ask rappers about things they've done in the past. This next interviewer would learn that lesson the hard way. The Island Boys, known for their wild viral antics, gets the internet talking when they kissed each other. So when they get on the Danza Project along with a YouTuber, they were told to kiss it out when the two were arguing.
You know what I mean? So what's going on with the that's with you two kissing each other?
Bro, shut your before I break this
Hey, yo, that I would love to see you try that.
Bro, what are you talking
I would love to see you try that shit.
Things eventually calmed down, but one of the Island Boys talked about what haters and people on the internet say about him. And that statement gave the YouTuber a chance to rile the two up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Back up. What you gonna do about it?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You see how I didn't move?
Look.
I didn't move.
Let's talk real
I didn't move. I didn't move. Go sit down, bro. Sit down, bro. Sit down, bro. I'm not gonna get touched in this.
Some interviews start wild and only get wilder. And just when you think the chaos is done, someone throws a comment to reignite the fire. But these two aren't the only rappers to get sensitive about that topic. A rapper by the name Baby Los made a name for himself after he linked up with the Island Boys in 2020. Some would even call him the fourth Island Boy. When asked about the boys' kissing rumor on this interview with Hood Rich Kevin, Baby Los had this to say.
So, Baby Los, I gotta ask you, bro, like, this is, everybody wants to know, did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bruh. Like,
no, I'm just saying though, like, did you see them do something together?
No, fam. Fam, they weren't gay when I was around, fam. Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like, do you want it to go down in this interview?
Well, after that, he faced some backlash but defended himself, saying the interview refused to drop the topic and had to be taught a lesson. But this next rapper decided he wasn't there to play games. Known for not being afraid to speak up, Soulja goes off on anyone. In this interview with Everyday Struggle, Soulja was chatting with DJ Academics. When halfway through the show, DJ starts picking on Soulja.
I'm a pretty look good, I'm sexy. It is what it is.
You gotta get rid of that Gucci headband, bro. Like,
no, you know what, this is a war stand, cause y'all keep clowning me, I'm gonna wear it even more so y'all can keep talking. I love it, bro.
You need to make
I love when y'all talking. I can go back. Oh, is that Drake? Oh, hold up.
For the rack shadows.
Oh, I can go buy, you know what I'm saying, 30 of these headbands, bro.
Someone hit a sore spot because he goes off on everyone for thinking he was broke.
Me and my you say, and that's me and my you say you sold it out and y'all say we got money and y'all sitting up here playing me for the last 2 days, nigga. Don't do that.
Last 2 days.
Don't do that, my don't do that.
Who's playing?
Nigga, not no cap ass, rap ass, fake street. I'm not one of these industry ass niggas. I'm the realest I admit. I'm the realest in the rap game.
No, listen.
Soulja Boy went off on him, letting him know he's a hater as he kept on talking about only the bad stuff and never the good things.
He took a line from you and you took the same line from another.
And you fat as and shut the up, man. I taught him how to rap. What you mean? Goofy? Are you stupid?
But that ain't the only time a rapper goes off completely on DJ Academics. In this interview during the 2017 BET Awards, the Migos, an iconic trio that redefined the rap game with their flows and undeniable chemistry, were on the red carpet talking to DJ Academics and Joe Budden. During the interview, Academics was talking to Takeoff, saying how he was left off the song Bad and Bougie, and Takeoff obviously wasn't happy with him asking him about this.
I feel like there's like a running joke with you being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What you say?
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Nah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the group. Because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up, though.
Academics quickly picked up the tone and started to agree with Takeoff so as to avoid any conflicts. But that's when Joe Budden decided to get disrespectful.
Hey, listen, man, I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Wait. No, wait.
Where's their security guard? Where's their security guard?
As for this next rapper, the heat came from an entirely different source. In 2011, Snoop Dogg, the West Coast icon with endless swagger, arrives in Norway for a promo, but unfortunately was late to the interview.
You're 5 hours late here. And
Man, shut the f***. Come on, man.
No, we just saw you on Twitter from the border.
I'm 5 hours late. I'm here. Be happy I'm here and ask some real questions.
Yeah, I was just wondering why you were so late, and I saw you were twittering about being stopped at the border.
I was late because I went to go get some chicken wings. That's why I was late. Because I wanted to go see Norway up close and personal and visit an old folks home. I went to a convalescent home. That's why I was late.
Snoop then tells the interviewer to leave the room since he wasn't asking any real questions.
Now is the partying changing?
I don't party.
You don't?
No.
All right, next one.
Yeah, get this one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
First question.
Speaking of interviews that went sideways, Machine Gun Kelly takes things to a whole new level. MGK, the genre-blending wildcard with a knack for stirring the pot, lost his cool during this interview with Billboard during the Hot 100 Music Festival.
I can't speak. I don't like watching my own interview. I think I suck at talking, but like one thing I can do is move my pen, and like if that's how I got to speak to my daughter, then like let me do that. Don't think that just because like I'm writing pop hits that I won't pop you in the motherfucking face. Like if you get out of line, like I don't change up who I am, or like doesn't mean I'm like, you know, kissing ass to be performing at these places. Like I've taken so much away from.
MGK insisted that he didn't have much to say and despised being in an interview where he kept getting cut short.
Dude, I've done this so many times, dude. Can we just, I don't want to do an interview, man. Can we just do, like, I don't.
MGK.
Like, I want to let my music speak for me. I don't have I've been saying years, dude. Like, man, y'all don't listen. Like, listen to my songs.
MGK.
These rappers prove that sometimes you've got to stand your ground and speak your truth. For more epic moments like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button.